Hey everybody, welcome back. Day 7. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, day 7. Good down, day 7. I just got my lamp running off my Jackery here. Um, Last night was a weird night. I didn't get much sleep. I just couldn't shake this feeling. Someone was in the house. No one was here, obviously. And then while I'm laying there, all of a sudden a light comes on. And I'm like, oh shit, that light's in the house. It's in my hallway. So I get up out of my bed, the light shuts off. I'm like, oh shit, they hear me. So, I get what I need to. And with a powerful flashlight, I come out, shine the light. This light is designed to blind anyone that sees it, okay? So their first reaction, no matter what, even if they're holding a gun or whatever, is going to be like this, you know? Um, so I check what's going on, and as I'm doing that, the light in the kitchen. Like I see a light in the kitchen, and then at that point I realize the way it came in is coming from the window. So I'm like, oh wait, some of the neighbors got power? That's when I realized that that's that light from one of my neighbor's house that always goes on and off all night. Well, some nights if they have it on. So I go in the kitchen, I go to the window, look into the little opening I have, and that's what it was. Nobody in the house. But I couldn't get no sleep. It was miserable. In the morning, I'm pacing back and forth. Go ahead, go get some coffee. Driving down the road. And, I could just tell I'm tired. I'm stressed, I guess. So I just grab a couple things. I head back. I try to get some sleep, but I can't. I might have slept an hour today. And then did some stuff around the house, and then slept maybe another 30 minutes, another hour maybe. So I'm going to get to bed early tonight. I'm about to go hop in the shower and get to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. It's the weekend and we have to be there. I mean, you want to be there. That's when you're going to make money, so... I was hoping to work from this past Tuesday all the way to next Tuesday, but I just couldn't do it today. It's just Thursday is usually one of my normal days off. I figured they weren't mine anyway. So, yeah, hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. So the lights are starting to come back on in the neighborhood. My wires are still all screwed up. They're still dangling in the road over there. So they have to fix the pole and then straighten up all the wires. And then turn it on. You know what? I'm thinking, here's a big announcement. I'm thinking I'm actually going to go live next week. Maybe next Thursday. I'm thinking around noonish. It might be earlier because I've never gone live before. So, I'm going to try to go live, follow the instructions, see what happens. I know a lot of people say that when they first did it, it wasn't like broadcasting. Like, they thought they were live, but they weren't, and all this stuff. So there's obviously a learning curve. So I'm going to start early, 8 or 9 or whatever. So I might be on the air sooner than noon. But let's shoot for noon, okay? If you happen to follow my channel, it'd be great to talk to you in the chat. I'm gonna show you all like a lot of the preps that I have. A lot of stuff that I use, like my Jackery, water purification tablets, stuff like that. And we'll talk about preparedness and some things that I do, some things that I've learned, some tips I can give you guys. And I don't know what it is about my Jackery's solar panels, but every time I put them out there, it gets cloudy. It's like if you want it to be cloudy, just tell me to put my panels out and it'll work. I've never been able to charge my Jackery fully with the panels. Speaking on that though, you know what I discovered the other day at work, Tuesday. I was working with one of the guys, okay, and we two desks in each office, okay. So the guy I work with was telling me about a chemical plant explosion in Georgia, and then we were looking at a map of the plume of smoke of the chemicals, and it was coming right over us. So even though the forecast was saying sunny with some clouds, we were covered with clouds that whole time, right after the hurricane. Um, that should have been covered more in the news. That should have been something, I'm sure it was locally over there, but the plume coming this way, that should have been covered more in the news. He said that they did mention it in the news, but that was it. And then he had to go deeper into it to really discover what was going on. So I'm glad he did. I'm glad he mentioned something. Because I had no idea. No idea. I'm not even sure if it's still putting chemicals out. I gotta look that up. So be careful out there. I hate to say this, but we might have to put on masks again. At least, in the southeast. And it's funny. We try to grow things organically and all that, and then boom, you have this. I believe it was a fertilizer plant too. So it's like, here you go. You guys need fertilizer on your organic fields. What are you gonna do with this world? So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to go live next Thursday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Look forward to chatting with a bunch of you. We'll talk prepping and other stuff, and I'm sure the cats will want to get in on it. So until then, stay blessed.